Hello everyone, today we are going to the airport. Have you ever felt nervous at the airport? Maybe you were worried about your passport, your bags, or finding the correct gate. Don't worry. Today's story will help you feel more confident. You will listen to a real-life conversation at the check-in counter. This is one of the most useful English situations for travelers. Please listen carefully. At the end, I will ask you a question. Are you ready? Let's begin. It was early in the morning. The sun was just rising. Daniel arrived at the airport with his suitcase and backpack. Today was an exciting day. He was flying to London for the first time. The airport was busy. People were walking quickly. Some people were drinking coffee. Some people were looking at their phones. Others were pushing large suitcases. Daniel looked around and took a deep breath. He said quietly to himself, "I can do this." He checked the big screen. His flight was listed there. Flight BA218, London, check-in counter 14. Daniel smiled. Great, counter 14. He walked slowly toward the airline counter. There was a short line. He waited patiently. Soon it was his turn. The airline staff smiled warmly.
Good morning, sir. Welcome. Where are you flying today?
Good morning. I'm flying to London.
Wonderful. May I have your passport, please?
Yes, of course. Here you are. He gave her his passport. The staff typed on the computer.
Thank you. And are you checking any bags today?
Yes, just this one suitcase. He pointed to the large suitcase beside him. And I also have this small carry-on bag. He lifted his backpack slightly.
Perfect. Please place your suitcase on the scale.
Suitcase lifted the suitcase onto the scale. The screen showed 22 kilograms.
That's fine. Your bag is under the weight limit.
That's good news. I was worried it might be too heavy.
No problem at all.
She attached a baggage tag to the suitcase.
Would you like a window seat or an aisle seat?
Suitcase thought for a moment. An aisle seat, please.
Certainly. She clicked a few buttons. You are now in seat 24C.
Thank you very much.
Do you have any liquids, batteries, or sharp objects in your carry-on bag?
No, I don't.
Excellent. She printed a ticket and handed it to him. Here is your boarding pass. Your flight departs from gate B12 at 10:30 a.m. Boarding begins at 9:50 a.m.
Gate B12, boarding at 9:50. Got it.
Yes. Please arrive at the gate early.
I will. Thank you for your help.
You're welcome. Enjoy your trip to London.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Daniel walked away from the counter feeling relieved. That was easier than I expected, he said. He checked his boarding pass again. London seat 24, C gate B12. Everything looked good. He smiled proudly. He had used English successfully. Now he felt more confident. He walked towards security. On the way, he bought a coffee and sat near a window. He watched airplanes outside. Some were landing. Some were taking off. He imagined himself a few hours, walking through London's streets, seeing Big Ben, riding the Underground, drinking tea in a cafe. He felt excited. Now it's your turn. Question: where is the passenger flying to and what seat did he choose? A. New York, window seat. B. London, aisle seat. C. London, window seat. Think carefully. I'll give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is, great job if you got it right. Now vocabulary explanation 1. Aisle seat, pronunciation, Freiparken, L. This means the seat next to the walkway on the airplane. Example: I prefer an aisle seat so I can stretch my legs. Important, the S is silent, not aisle. Just aisle equals AL2. Window seat, the seat next to the window. Example, I love window seats because I can see the clouds. 3. Carry-on bag, a small bag you take onto the airplane with you. Example, my laptop is in my carry-on bag. 4. Boarding pass, the ticket paper or digital pass that lets you enter the plane. Example, please show your boarding pass at the gate. 5. Check-in counter, the place where you show your passport, check bags, and receive your boarding pass. Example, the line at the check-in counter was long. If you don't understand something at the airport, you can say, could you repeat that, please? Can you speak more slowly? Where is gate B12? Can you help me? These phrases are very useful.
Where are you flying today?
I'm flying to London.
Window seat or aisle seat?
An aisle seat, please.
Here is your boarding pass. Gate B12.
Tell me in the comments, do you prefer a window seat or an aisle seat? Window or aisle? Thank you for listening today. If you enjoyed this airport story, please like, subscribe, and share with a friend learning English. See you in the next episode of English Stories podcast with me. Bye-bye.